Hello YouTube, Petros here. As you may or not be aware, there has been some bad news lately, and I've decided to come out of my slightly ill hibernation to talk about it. I've not made a video in about 2 weeks because of me being ill, but I decided this was enough to make me want to scream. First off, if you didn't know already, MegaMan Legends for the Nintendo 3DS has been cancelled. This is not a good thing. I was very much looking forward to this game because, for starters, third-person shooters and shooters in general have changed a lot since the original MegaMan Legends games came out. I was interested to see what their take was on it. Now, it being cancelled is not the end of the world, and I'm fine with it at the end of the day. I was very much looking forward to playing it, and I'm a bit pissed off about it. And okay, I may have said a few angry things to some of my friends, but that's about it. It wasn't until today that I heard Capcom are blaming the fans for their cancellation. The fans. So the fans are to blame for this. Okay, let me just read out the direct quote they have given. It was a tweet on the Capcom Europe Twitter page. It said this: "It's a shame the fans didn't want to get more involved. Sad face. If we saw there was an audience for MegaMan Legends 3, people might change their minds." So there was no audience for it. Right, okay. Aside from the fact that at E3 2010, I believe it was one of the most played games on the 3DS library. Aside from the fact that they actually tried to get fans involved, and there were thousands upon thousands upon thousands of development notes and pictures, and they even showed it once, how much stuff they put into it. And apparently there's not a market for it. I don't get that. What's that all about? No market for it, right? So the fact that the 3DS is only just beginning and it hasn't got that many units sold might contribute to the fact that there might not be an audience for it. Well, for your information, Capcom, this week the 3DS has been the highest selling console in Japan. Your argument is invalid. What else is there? Oh yes, there are entire legions of Mega Man fans out there who would buy this game. There are the old school fans, the X fans, the Legends fans themselves. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, Mega Man Legends 3, for a long time before it actually went into production, was one of the most requested games you've ever had. But, alas, no. You have decided to blame your fans. The people who support you all the time, you decide to blame them. The people who buy your games, even the crap you throw out like Mega Man 7 and X, well, everything post X5 really. But no, apparently you would rather focus on making an HD remake of Street Fighter 3. Oh, and giving us various versions of Street Fighter 4 at like what, £40, $60, full retail price for basically an expansion pack with a few more characters? No, that's not on. And you're disrespecting the fans a lot by saying this. It is beyond decency. It is so far beyond decency to say something like this. But alas, no, you have decided to say, no, it has nothing to do with us, it has nothing to do with maybe the economy at the moment being a bit rough, it has nothing to do with, well, anything other than the fans. The fans had nothing to do, well, actually, the fans did have something to do with the development of the game. You asked us to give you ideas to develop the game. This is supposed to be one of the first collaborative projects between fan and creator, and yet somehow you are blaming the fans for the cancellation. You cancelled the project. You are the ones who are upsetting a hell of a lot of fans out there. Sorry, Capcom, this is not the fans' fault, this is your fault. That's all I got to say. I'll see you next Wednesday.